Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Whilst I was doing some fishing here, it came to my attention that I have some things that I need to take care of before I begin to move on to the next long-term project, which I had briefly talked about in the previous episode. So if you would like to check that out, then through the power of YouTube cards, one will be appearing in the top right corner of your screen that you can click or tap on at any point in time throughout this video and it'll take you to it. But I figured, why not go ahead and make a video showing you what it is that I have to do in between each episode when it comes to getting my build on, doing some landscaping, and other things that I typically would create content of. So basically, this is going to be a quote-unquote off-camera work type of video, and so to start things off, I thought I would just go ahead and show you how I go about storing stuff that's in my inventory at the moment. So we have rotten flesh, we have bones, we have gunpowder, we have arrow, which actually, come to think of it, I'm not entirely sure if I want to deposit this into my mob drops chest, which is essentially what this is, because now that I have this bow that has power 3, mending, punch 1, I'm probably, actually, wait a minute, oh, I thought it said infinity for a moment. I don't know why. I'm actually pretty sure you cannot have a bow with mending and infinity on it. I could be wrong, but I think in Minecraft 1.12.2 that became a thing. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I want to keep all of these arrows on me. But let's go ahead. And I also acquired this bow by doing some fishing because I do have mending, unbreaking 1, and lore 2. Not luck to see, but hey, I got a pretty good bow from fishing, and that's pretty nice. So next up, what I want to do is I actually want to grab a diamond shovel that I made not too long ago along with a silk touch enchantment, and we're going to place it on here because what I want to do is I want to tidy up these pathways a little bit by incorporating some coarse dirt blocks along with possibly brown concrete powder. I do have to go out and look for a jungle so that I can acquire the cocoa beans, which will then allow me to craft the brown concrete powder, but we may or may not do that in this episode. We'll see. But I mainly want to at least grow some double tall spruce trees because now that we have Minecraft 1.13 Update Aquatic, if we were to go ahead and actually, wait a minute. Do I have bone meal on me? I think I accidentally deposited that within the mob drops chest. But with Minecraft 1.13 Update Aquatic, we can now go ahead and actually grow a double tall spruce tree, and then I do believe podzol will come from it. So that's a nice way to farm it. Let's just go ahead and quickly do this right here, maybe. All right, I'm not sure if we have enough space for it, but we'll find out. Oh wow, that is a good amount of podzol. So I'm going to go ahead and begin to mine this up and then also tidy up things around the place as well, and I'll bring it back when we're ready to begin working on the next quote-unquote off-camera thing. Well, the tree has been grown and safely relocated, but I managed to gather a stack and 7 extra podzol from it, which to my surprise is a lot more than what I thought I would get from just one of those double tall spruce trees. So what I want to do is begin to incorporate it within the pathway. Now, as you can tell, at least I've already begun to sprinkle some coarse dirt blocks within it, and I went ahead and started to do so by creating a pattern that, depending on how you look at it, can be either an L or a V, or maybe even, yeah, it's either going to be an L or a V depending on how you look at it. But I like how that looks. If you have your own method in creating pathways, then feel free to take a screenshot of your art and send it to me over on Twitter at Vanillaraccoon, or maybe even in my own Discord server, which a link to that can be found right beneath the like and subscribe button of this video in case you're interested in joining a growing, thriving community. But what I'm thinking of doing with the podzol is maybe this is where it's gonna be fairly dusty at, and by that I mean it's where a lot of the nearby greenery that breaks off from either bushes or just twigs and whatever from trees that fall from the ground can be gathering right in this little area. So it's going to be a little off to the side of the trail, I guess, really, and we can go ahead and begin to place this down right here. And I want to make sure that I don't place these blocks too close to each other, because then instead of it being a point of interest, it's going to be a bit of an eyesore, at least in my own opinion. So let's go ahead and just casually make our way down through. Right here in this corner is where I'm definitely going to want to place one of these blocks at, and then maybe right here in this corner as well. And then let's go ahead and grab that stack that we have left, Now, because we have these two path grass blocks right here, I don't want to disrupt the balance in placing a puzzle block, so I'm going to skip right there at least. This is still one of the most beautiful sights in this NPC village, at least in my own opinion, regardless if we're standing on top of this bridge or right down there. But let's go ahead and continue to make our way through here. So maybe right there we can place another puzzle block, make our way down through here, and then right there as well. And then that's going to do it for this section of the pathway. Now, what I would like to do is go caving. However, I'm not fully prepared to do so, seeing as how I only have 3 torches, and whenever I begin to go caving, I like to make sure that I have enough torches so that I can go down for a while and not have to worry about coming up anytime soon, because when I go caving, I want to make sure that I gather more than enough supplies needed for the next project. So let me go ahead and just finish working on this pathway, and then I'll meet you down in the cave system. Well, in a cave system, I should say. So this is one of the ladder systems that I have that will go down to a nearby cave system, and one thing that I've been meaning to do is remove these cobblestone blocks so that way I can go ahead and finish this ladder system. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with 2 extra ladders to spare. That's pretty cool in my honest opinion. So as you can tell, at least this is where I've begun to do some mining and gathering the minerals and metals from within the Earth's core. But a little fun fact, at least for you, right down there is where I acquired my very first set of diamonds, and I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully there's some more diamonds nearby, and let's just quickly hit the F3 key so we can bring up this screen and show us exactly where we're at in terms of the y-axis. Now currently we are standing on 14, and I think I want to go a little bit farther. So at this point, let's go ahead and begin to turn some of that lava into obsidian and just make a nice little safe way to get down there. Now, because it's a little dark and I don't want any hostile creatures that goes bumping in the night from spawning, I'm just going to go ahead and place down a torch. Now, since we need a diamond pickaxe in order to mine up the obsidian, and I only have an iron pickaxe, I'm not going to really worry about the obsidian. I do want to go to the nether fairly soon, but I want to save that for a special video that you guys are going to have to wait and see. Now, there could be a chance that a hostile creature that goes bump in the night could spawn right there, so I'm just going to place another torch down. And mainly what I want to do here is gather some more lapis lazuli so I can continue to do some enchanting. And since I don't have an iron farm established, there we go, I want to try and find some more iron, even though I have roughly 56 iron ores cooking in a nearby furnace. So gold is always good to have, and it looks like that's all there is, so we're not going to worry about that. And just in case, knowing my luck and my clumsiness, I forget that there's an opening right there, I'm just going to block it off. And now we can continue to walk around through here, and it doesn't look like there's any luck in terms of finding iron or lapis lazuli. There's coal, but not what I want right now. So I think just to save you guys a little bit of time, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little cut, and when I bring it back, hopefully, knock on wood, I just knocked on my wooden desk in case you heard that, I want to continue to do some mining, and I'll bring it back when I find what we're looking for. I think I spoke a little too soon, because right after I hit the hotkey to stop recording and I moved a little bit up, I found those 4 lapis lazuli ores, and then as I continue to make my way up through here, I found a patch of iron. So this is pretty good. Now, at some point in time in the near future, I would like to create an iron farm, so that way I can at least have a reasonable source of iron coming in. I don't have to worry about doing all this mining expeditions to gather this mineral. Where is this zombie at? Okay, so we're gonna break from quote-unquote script to try and find exactly where this zombie is at, and it sounds like he's to my right. And I think we're getting a little bit closer. I know I could turn on the subtitles and it'll tell me which way the zombie is. And oh, are we here? We found another part of the cave system. He's getting, oh yeah, there he is. All right, so let's go ahead and just quickly shoot that guy. And I did not get that achievement before. Not achievement, advancement. That's interesting. So let me go ahead and continue doing some more mining, and then when I bring it back, we'll either be topside with a reasonable amount of metals and minerals, or maybe we'll begin to wrap things up for this video. So Again, I think I spoke too soon. Okay, come here, iron. Come here. Is there any more? Hang on a second. Bear with me, peeps. We're just gonna quickly walk up and around through here, and I see nothing. Okay. Why don't we just quickly run back through here? And... oh, more iron. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna hold my breath, and when I am beginning to take a quick little cut, I'm just gonna be like, wait a minute, no. If history will teach us anything, the moment I hit stop recording, we're going to find some more of what we're looking for. And that unintentionally rhymed. Okay, so I think I'm beginning to go around in circles here. So that's probably a safe call to go ahead and do a quick little cut. And I'll see you guys in the final clip. Like a cheap rug, I lie, because I just came across a mineshaft, and this is the first one that I found within this world. So let me go ahead and just quickly take a screenshot so I can remember where the coordinates are. And also, this is what I've gathered so far in terms of my metal and mineral from caving. And let's just go ahead and see what's in the area. And do I have any torches on me? No, I don't, but we can just go ahead and quickly make a few more. Thankfully, I had some extra sticks on me, so let's just go ahead and do this. I'm really thankful that Optifine is now quote-unquote available for Minecraft 1.13, because I truly missed the dynamic lighting feature that comes with it whenever you are holding a lighting source within your hand or even your offhand. Okay, so I do have Mad Cat's more heads drop enabled, and it sounds like there is a cave spider spawner not far from us. I think it's slightly above us, but I was hoping to get a player head of the bat, but I guess we're gonna have to wait until another time. Now, I do want to gather these cobwebs, because when I was watching one of the guides that Waddles had made for the Phantom, one thing he mentioned was that if you have cobwebs and you create a little area that's similar to a mineshaft like we have right here, in terms of it being 3 blocks high and 3 blocks wide, if you place cobwebs within the center point right here, then whenever a Phantom swoops down to try and kill you, it's actually going to get caught and slow down, and then you can go ahead and just quickly kill it. And seeing as how, like I said, I have Mad Cat's more head drops enabled, I want to try and get a player head of it. So let me go ahead and just quickly break down these oak planks. What are you doing to me, buddy? And why did I just unlock that recipe when I've already made various oak stuff before? Okay, let's quickly break that down. Is he really not going to come after us now? Okay, let me go ahead and just place down a crafting chest table right there. I hear him, and it's annoying me that he's not doing anything to come after us. But let's just go ahead and do this, and let's go ahead and do that. 8, 16, 24, 32. Little fun fact in case you didn't know, coal and charcoal will smelt a max of 8 things within a furnace. So that's why I decided to just take the 32 ore and just place down 4 coal, and then from here we can go ahead and get 1 more iron ingot, hopefully, and there we go. Cool. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a pair of shears and begin to mine this up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been staying up for a couple days in a row in Minecraft, and I've noticed that phantoms will only spawn when you haven't slept for at least 4 days. I'm not entirely sure if there's an actual set number in which you have to stay awake for in order for them to begin to spawn, but once they do, oh my days, can they be a little fun to try and take out. So I don't want to wander too far from my temporary setup because I want to make sure I get back there safe and sound, and it looks like it's right here, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and make 1 more set of torches so we can light up this area behind us. That way no creepers spawn and try and give us any unwanted hugs. Let's go ahead and just place down a few more torches just like that, and 1 right over here, and let's go ahead and snab this cobweb as well. So I think at this point now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue searching through this mineshaft for any more valuable loot that we can bring back with us, and then I'll see you topside when we're ready to conclude this episode. Well, that mineshaft ended up being a lot closer to the NPC village than I originally thought, because I started to make my way upwards and then I found myself digging through the bottom of the ocean floor right there, and alas, there's the NPC village. So let's go ahead and just quickly swim our way back. And I gotta say, even though the swim animation is new and a little bit weird, I'm pretty much liking it, because it reminds me of this one mod where you can go ahead and do various emotes such as waving, dancing, shaking your head at someone, along with trying to high five someone as well. And I think that's an interesting way to bring some new life into the players of Minecraft. But as you can tell, at least this is what I'm walking away with when it comes to not only caving for some metals and minerals, but also unexpectedly coming across a mineshaft. Now, I like that I have 49 cobweb. I would prefer to have a number divisible by 8, but that's just my OCD at least. And well, we have a stack of iron. We have a little over half a stack of iron, but we also have some iron ingots already smelted and ready for use. And even though we only have 50 lapis lazuli, which is a little bit less than what I originally wanted to gather, that's 50 lapis lazuli more than what I started with. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is pretty much going to have to do it for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed it, then be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to your new home for entertainment, Vanillaraccoon.com. But do not forget to turn on notifications. That way, if and when they work, you'll be notified when a new video is available to watch, like, and share with your fellow peeps. As always, my name is Vanillaraccoon. You have been awesome. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.